breathe in. So it's definitely one of the main things that like definitely shouldn't be missed, especially in the kind of younger generation that like to just go in and kind of just get on with things and forget to warm up. I was one of them myself, but I ended up with sciatica like pretty bad way back in like 2018 now. So it was a lesson that I definitely learned, that warming up is like one of the biggest things. So making sure that the full body is warmed up more than anything else, even if I'm just going in to hit upper body, making sure the full body is definitely warmed up, especially on push sessions. So say for instance chest sessions, say for instance shoulders, arms, you're definitely making sure that obviously rotator cuffs, shoulders, chest, everything, but then especially making sure that the kind of lower body is ready just to kind of get hip drive as well, because obviously we do use leg drive. So it's just making sure that the full body is definitely warmed up. So like you can see, just grabbing the lightest of dumbbells, just a couple of twos and throwing them about, getting the body loose, getting the body warm, which is the main thing. And still including warm-up sets when we go into like the barbell pressing, but at the same time just making sure that the body is completely warm. So barbell press, first exercise, we're going incline. So like I said, we'll still do a couple of warm-up sets, the bar, and then we'll take 60 kilo and then go 2 plates from there, and then we'll see where our working sets are at. So I don't even care how big you are, you could be like 100 pounds or 300 pounds. 60 kilos is always going to be your warm-up. That's definitely another thing about incline bench, is just a case of making sure that you often see people flaring their elbows out, and we've got to remember that we're pushing it up with our chest. As much as we're getting tricep drive, we are pushing it up with our chest, we're not pushing it up with our shoulders. So try and keep your elbows at a kind of diagonal angle, just a little bit. If they do start to flare, then obviously try and keep them in, but at the same time, once you start fatiguing at the end of sets, your elbows are going to kind of want to come out, but just try your hardest to keep them in. That way you're pushing straight up through the chest. You're going to get tricep drive, but the main thing we're hitting is the chest. Okay, so that's warm-ups done. We're going to go 2.5 plates for working sets. So anybody that doesn't really understand 2.5 plates, that is going to be 120 kilos. So we're shooting for between 4 and 8, I believe. 6, I think, is my best that I've done with 120. So we're going to see what's there, but we're going 120 kilo next. So first working set here, we're going in at 2.5 plates. So I'm going to sleeve up for this one, see what we can take, get a good song on, get ready, get in the so-called zone. We're going to get this. We're going to get this. Okay. Let's go, Kev. Let's go. Come on. Your fucking bar. Make this your set. Let's go. Ah! Yes! Up! Up! Come on! Up! Boom! Ha! Six reps, gonna take that. That's gonna be shit, you better get oh, one more, come on! Boom! Oh, fuck. So it's back off set there, 115 for 6 or 7 I believe, which again, I've never actually took 115 on an incline before, so that was quite a new weight. Even though I've done heavier, I've never took 115, sorry, so taking that for a back off set for 7, I can really only take that further now. So 120 for 6, 115 for 7. I'm going to be the first one to admit my pressing is absolutely disgusting compared to pulling exercises, even your lower body exercises. I know everything's different, but compared to pushing and pulling, pushing has always been a weak point. My chest has always kind of been a weak point as well. So it's a case of stay with the big moves. We've got to improve the chest for this season especially. So work's been done in the off season. We're staying with the big moves throughout prep because we've got to remember, guys, that what built it keeps it. So remember it. What built it keeps it. Okay, so last and final warm-up set, there are 3 plates aside. I think I'm going to go 4.5 plates, so I'm going to jump to the 4.5 next set, see what I can get. I've took between 4 and 5 reps with 4.5 plates, so we're going to see what we can get, but I'm feeling quite strong, so we're going to go with 4.5 plates. Come on, Kev, let's go. Come on, big fucking chest. Fucking chest. So I'll take a down set. I think I'll go down even 3.5 plates or back down to 3 plates. Take one down set and then we're going to move on to dummies next. So going to take the dumbbells on the incline. One thing I do want to show you when we get to incline is we're going to take it a little bit higher. Just one above the lower incline, but I want to show you why we're going to do it. So my EAAs, they're the ones that I was telling you guys about, the berry licious, so they're the Essential Max. What I'll do is, I'll drop the link in the description box below for Subshack, you can shoot over there. They have got a lot of different kinds, so I would definitely recommend checking them out, because I was never ever one to include an intra drink in my sessions. I just kind of thought, well, you know what I mean? They're not 100% necessary, don't get me wrong, but I would recommend them. If you can't afford them, you don't need them. The way I kind of look at it is, they are beneficial, but they're not 110% necessary. So I've found that they've helped fatigue a lot. I've not fatigued as quick in sessions. I've been kept hydrated throughout sessions, like for much longer. So I would definitely recommend them. As I said, guys, there is a lot of them. So just kind of make sure if you're going to pick one up, pick a decent one up. But that is the Strong Nutrition one. So the Berry Licious flavour, the Essential Max. So I would recommend that one. I've had it in for a few weeks now, and I can't say anything bad about it. It's done me really good. So the reason for moving to a kind of higher incline, so as you can see, it's just literally one up from a lower incline. So there's your lower incline. That's what we're doing in barbell, and now we're moving up to a higher incline. Now, what I don't want you guys to do is get this mixed up with a more kind of higher incline for a shoulder press. What a shoulder press I would class as anyway, I would take it up as far as there. So we're going to just keep it in here. But the main thing is, because when I feel as if when I like contract my scapula on here, when I'm on here on dumbbells, I feel as if I'm more kind of on a flat press rather than an actual incline. Because my back is arched that much, I'm literally just pushing it up to a flat chest press. So what we're going to do is, we're going to move it up one, up here, which means that basically, when you've got your dumbbells up here, even once you're contracted up here and you've got a slight arch, once you're still up top, you're going from here, straight up, you're still in upper chest, you're still full chest, up here, up here, up here, and then you're literally taking it past that stretch, so you're getting that stretch here and staying on the upper chest. So the constant tension and the contraction is always going to be up here. Now I know that you might say you are bringing in more of the shoulders. That is totally true, but at the same time we're hitting chest. We're still going to hit dominantly chest, so it doesn't really matter that there's a little bit of front delts coming in anyway, but we're going to stay on the upper chest. We're going to take it up here, take it as heavy as possible. 40s or 50s is going to be our third exercise in, so if it's 50s we're going to have to make them up, but we've got 40s here anyway. We're going to see how the warm-ups are, and then we're just going to take it from there. The things you've got to do for a bit of progression, a bit of lifting heavier. So we're going in with 50s. 40s just felt too light. So 50s. since it's the old recovery time, we're going in 2 scoops of my Unrival's Rapid Recovery. So there's a fast acting carbs in here, kickstart the recovery phase straight away, which is vital when it comes to especially dieting, but also the off season. So what I will also do is I'll stick the link as usual in the description below for Unrival's website. So they actually have just dropped a brand new carrot cake flavoured AGF, which is not the rapid recovery, it's the actual protein, but again they do both protein and rapid recovery, so I would definitely recommend checking them out, guys. But what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to wrap this video up here. So I do hope you have enjoyed it, as there was a little bit of a different approach to that, talking through more of the kind of training and stuff like that. So if you did enjoy it, then don't forget to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.